The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are currently 2-0, and they look really good. I've always been very critical of Baker Mayfield. I was one of those people that wrote this team off. I had them beating the Chicago Bears. I will say that. You can go back and look at the prediction and preview video. I had them beating the Chicago Bears. But I really thought they were going to come out. Baker Mayfield was going to be bad with this team. So far, he's proven me wrong. And I want to apologize for that. Baker Mayfield's come out and he's shutting some of the doubters up right now. I will say this. We're only 2 weeks into this thing. But so far, so good. They're playing Todd Bowles type of football. They're letting their defense go out there, pin their ears back, and go for the quarterback. Shaquille Barrett has come back to this team in phenomenal fashion. Tore his Achilles last season. But he's come back. He hasn't missed a step. Devin White, very good linebacker. Jamel Dean, very good corner. Carlton Davis did not play against Chicago Bears, but he looked solid against the Minnesota Vikings. Antoine Winfield is very good at the safety position. They have good pieces. And Villavea is very good as well. Kalijah Kancey missed the Chicago Bears game, but I believe when he's fully healthy, him and Villavea can do a lot of things on that defensive line that cause a lot of problems. Villavea is the guy that can go push the pocket, go get the quarterback, but we know he's one of the best run stoppers in the game today. This is a Bucs team that has a lot of potential. The offensive side of things, they're still figuring things out, and they look really good. But we have to come on here, and I have to say this. It is more than just the defense and the coaching that's getting this thing done. Baker Mayfield is also going out there and he's doing some good things as well. You know, if I could critique a player when he's playing bad, I can give him his flowers when he's playing very good as well. 173 passing yards against the Minnesota Vikings, you could say, that's nothing much. But 2 pass touchdowns, 0 interceptions, that's 14 points that Baker Mayfield helped put on the board. And you can say he's playing behind one of the best offensive lines in the NFL. He's not getting pressured as much. Yes and no. Pass protecting wise, they're very, very solid. Their center is still missing. Ryan Jensen missed all of the regular last season, dealing with an ACL injury. He suffered in training camp. He came back in the Dallas Cowboys game, didn't look too particularly good. He's going to miss all of this season as well, dealing with that same ACL injury. So he's missing 2 seasons back to back, and this offensive line is still performing solid. This is a team that struggled to run the football last season. They struggled to run the football last week against the Minnesota Vikings, but it's getting better. Dave Canales, the brand new offensive coordinator, is doing some things in the right way. Dave Canales came out and he said, hey, we want to run the football more and take pressure off the quarterback. That's what they've done with this team. Rachaad White has 17 carries for 43 yards. That is very impressive. Against the Chicago Bears, that is very impressive. 73 rushing yards, pardon me, on 17 carries. That's 4.3 yards a carry and 1 touchdown. This is coming from a team that could not run the football last season. They were worse. They were the worst team in running the football last season. And Baker Mayfield's coming out. Now, one thing about Baker Mayfield throughout his entire career, even with the Cleveland Browns, when they can run the football, that's when he's at his best. When a team can run the football, they can work off play action, he can just dish the ball out. But Baker Mayfield's also playing with some very good wide receivers as well. Mike Evans deserves a contract extension. Even though that deadline is passed, he's still one of the best wide receivers in the game today. And I hope that he stays a Tampa Bay Buccaneer because he's a certified Hall of Famer. 6 catches for 171 yards and 1 touchdown against Chicago Bears. That's highly impressive. And what's also impressive is the fact that Baker Mayfield had 34 pass attempts for 317 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Baker Mayfield's not turning the football over right now. And that's been the one thing that's plagued him in his entire career. The fact that he was turning over the football. So far, so good. I understand we're only 2 weeks in, but if he can continue on to this pace and that defense can continue to pin their ears back, go blitz the quarterback, and they can do the heavy lifting, and Baker Mayfield can come in and just take what the defense gives them and throw a couple of deep shots in the game, they could be in contention to be a solid contender in this division. I don't want to write this team off because their defense is very solid. I like Todd Bowles as the defensive mind as the head coach. We will see. But so far, Baker Mayfield and this entire Tampa Bay Buccaneers team, they look good. So let me know in the comment section below. How do you feel about Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay Buccaneers? If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, want each and every last one, guys, stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.